What am I playing? I am so confused. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Wow, this is interesting. This is an interesting fight. I like it. I dig it. Okay, up and over. Watch to the fire. I don't think I like Mr. Logan at all, because he just killed a dude. A little conflicted about this. Okay. Do we have to replay the whole fight? I think we do. That's alright. Now that I know what I'm doing, kind of. Oh. Oh, I should not have tried to speedrun this. Okay, careful. Alright. Street right back up. Watch for the guns. Alright, that's 3. I think it's probably got one more hit in it, maybe? Okay, that's alright. We got it. That should do it, right?
We all piled into the van. Mr. Logan and Mr. Preston took out large guns as Mr. Silton gave me some driving software. It basically explained that one foot pump made the van go, and the other one signaled Mr. Logan and Preston to fire their guns.
What? Dang. The creators of this game, like, as much as the story is confusing me a little bit, like, you can't deny the fact that they had a definite vision for what they wanted to do with this game. And it is a strong vision. This is so fascinating. I do like the mixed media, or the mixed styles. It keeps the game from becoming too stale. And keeps you on your toes, because you don't know what to expect. I gotta itch my nose. To be fair, like, I understand if it's like a post-apocalyptic world, that, like, these guys have probably had to turn violent, but, like, I don't know. This don't sit well with me.
I hoped that all the bullets fired led to non-fatal wounds, but statistically that was incredibly unlikely. Strangely, I felt too excited and relieved to care. Mr. Silton winced as he clutched his bleeding shoulder and explained how you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. I think broken eggs meant dead people. Sometimes, he said, you have to do whatever it takes to survive, even if that means killing.
What? Why
That's
did you
not
need...
innocent people,
said Mr. Logan as he stared straight ahead. Eventually, I asked Mr. Logan what he had done to end up in prison, but he just continued staring out of the window. Mr. Preston smiled as he said, I suppose someone should explain.
Yes,
He
please.
told me when the war started, he and Mr. Silton had avoided conscription, but Mr. Logan was called up. His unit's first orders were to sweep through a huge urban area, killing anything that moved.
What?
The only trouble was, hundreds of refugees had recently taken shelter there. The generals knew that those people were there, said Mr. Preston, but they couldn't have cared less. This isn't the time for another one of your conspiracy theories, interrupted Mr. Silton. Although this obviously annoyed Mr. Preston, he continued explaining how Mr. Logan and another man deserted, and, after a poor attempt to hide in a wooden vaulting horse, the pair of them were caught at gunpoint on a train, whilst trying to speak rudimentary German. Mr. Logan guided us down a small side street as Mr. Preston complained that he needed the toilet. Mr. Silton asked why we were taking the scenic route while he was trying not to bleed to death. But Mr. Logan gave Mr. Silton a quick glance. "You're fine," he said with the faintest of smiles.
This
Through
game
the
is
night
tonal
sky was
whiplash,
full of
the game.
twinkling stars, and I was able to impress everyone with my navigation skills. The software was state-of-the-art, but I remember Heather telling me how the ancients had used the stars in much the same way. It always made me smile, thinking about the names she gave the constellations. It was the middle of the night by the time we got back, but Mrs. Silton was still up waiting for us. "Really, again, in the same place," was all she said as she shook her head and tended to Mr. Silton's second bullet wound. Mr. Preston nearly knocked us over as he sprinted towards the bathroom. It appeared that his body had kept on making urine, even though it didn't have anywhere left to store it. I asked Mr. Silton about Heather and the old lady, but he said he was just about to wash his hair. When I asked him again later, he said the main thing was that we'd got Logan and the van back, and couldn't the rest wait until I had cleaned up the band room for him. I didn't know what to say. Everything we had done, everything I had helped him with, I thought it was all to get everyone back together. But now I didn't know what to think. Before I could say anything, Mrs. Silton explained that it was okay if I only travelled on trains and was alone. I must have looked worried as Mrs. Silton smiled and continued, "If you really want these idiots to go with you, they can disguise themselves and catch the next train after you." Mr. Silton was dismissive, and said I'd get nowhere without proper ID. "They'll be stopping robots for even the tiniest of things," he said. "And a robot passport costs a fortune these days." "Well," said Mrs. Silton, "it's a good job I've got this." Mr. Silton looked confused and asked where Mrs. Silton got the money. "Sometimes," said Mrs. Silton, "when God slams a door in your face and shoots you twice in the shoulder, he opens a window." Mrs. Silton explained how Preston had given her the extra money. He said there was good money to be made selling pills and powder to people that distracted them from the world being an absolute mess. "Bedtime," said Mr. Logan as he carried his guitar into his room. Everyone else left one by one, leaving me stroking the dog.
Wow. Okay, we're doing this again. Okay, we're going through some rings. I really like these segments of the game, actually. The music is really pretty.
I awoke to the sound of Mrs. Silton making herself some breakfast. It felt very early, but I suppose it was just that we had gotten so late. Mrs. Silton gulped down her coffee, and with a reassuring smile she said, "Let's do this." The pedestrian tunnel was far longer than I expected, but it was nice. It gave me a chance to chat with Mrs. Silton. She told me she was from an upper-class family, and that her parents had nearly disowned her when she married Mr. Silton. But she said she really was happy being with her husband. And after all, as she put it, he did provide for her in this messed-up world. However, I couldn't help but laugh when she said how much she liked Mr. Silton's band. I steered the conversation onto the topic of the war. She explained she had been a nurse near some major combat, but she looked really sad, so I changed the subject. I asked her if the town was nice. Mrs. Silton smiled, and described it as a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Nice Obi-Wan quote. Oh, if I want to go back the other way? Okay, I see. Hopefully people don't mind me overturning trash cans and cleaning stuff up. Old habits, I suppose.
Train tickets cost 1,000. So Mrs. Silton said I should trade in some of the things I'd cleaned so I could afford to travel. However, when we tried the door, it was apparent that the junkyard owner wouldn't be back for a while. So Mrs. Silton suggested I try to earn some money by other means. She said there were plenty of jobs in the town that a robot could do.
Okay. So we gotta earn money somehow? We got a basketball. The tea room and cafe, they've got a help wanted sign. Oh no. Moss Pricey, Cantina, Public House, of course. Arcade. Some military gentlemen. Robot Dyers. Oh, wanted. All three of them. Belittlewoods. So yeah, Mr. Silton's definitely a criminal, but like in a post-apocalyptic world, I don't know. Absolute Brick, they've got a help wanted sign. So we can probably do help wanted tasks at all these places, right? They've got a help wanted sign as well. Just wanted to get all the trash on the street first. There's another basketball. Alright. Let's try the first place, I guess. See if maybe there's different like mini games each time. I mean, we could probably check most of these places. But let's go to the tea room and cafe first.
The largest of the old ladies explained the job to me. I would be drying plates. She explained that old people couldn't afford to retire anymore, so she and her friends had to take menial jobs. All of the old ladies would be throwing plates at me as quickly as they could. I just had to catch and dry them.
Okay, hopefully. How do I catch? How do I do this? I don't know what I did. There was no controls. We gotta try that again. Okay, so diagonal. Okay, I see. That's difficult. It's left. It's like the arrow keys. It's the arrow keys, like up or down, left and right at the same time, based on the direction. Please stop throwing plates! This is a clever way to introduce different minigames, though. Oh, does it keep going until you lose? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Stop throwing plates at me! Alright, got an A. We like that. I'll take that. That's good. Earn 1,000 pounds from jobs, junkyards, and other winnings. So we got that off rip. Oh, is this even more difficult? I'm much better at this than I was at the Guitar Hero type thing. That was unforgiving. You had to be perfect on that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't break dishes. Isn't one of the laws of robotics that they can't do any harm to people, though? That's one thing that keeps repeating in my mind. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. There's got to be more going on with the story. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on what happened last episode. Like, I'm recording these back to back, so it's very fresh on my mind still. Because I want to try the other mini games, but I'm wondering if you don't have to do all of them. Did it say anywhere how much we actually had to earn? Oh gosh. Alright, got another A. Alright, wages earned. Okay, I don't want to do the last one yet. How much do we actually need? I want to try the other mini games. Alright, first of all, let's go in here.
The rickety old door led into some kind of drinking establishment.
Of course.
But the bartender soon made it clear that, as he put it, they didn't serve my kind here, and that I would have to wait outside.
Well, we tried. Alright, let's check out the arcade. Okay, so there are some free robots, I guess. There's probably a lot of references here that I'm not getting. Hungry Ghost. I can only assume I know what this is. Play an arcade game. Insert coin. Insert coin to play. Oh, it's Ghostbusters. Okay. Oh, so we need to escape the Ghostbusters. Got it. Oh, so we're supposed to be Slimer. Okay, got it. I see. It's like reverse Pac-Man. This is a fun concept. This game is definitely a love letter to video games, just in general. But it seems like it's borrowing off of a lot of classics. Aww. I have one more life left. Alright, we can do this. And we did it! Okay, yeah, I don't have time to play all these for real. But they actually, like, built a bunch of games within this game, which is crazy. That's impressive. Yeah, I might as well just tank this one, because I'm already not... I am not going to win this one. Yeah, definitely going to lose this one. Yep. Alright. But hey, that's fun. That's neat. Alright, cool. A to exit. That's fun. I don't think I'm gonna necessarily try all of these, because that would take a while. What's this guy? Oh. I see. He got, beaten up by, the actual Street Fighter character, I guess. Alright, let's keep going. Robot Dyers. What does that even mean?
Suddenly, as if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared. "Hello, sir," he said. "If there's something that catches your eye, just pick it up and bring it over to me."
That's probably also a reference to a character I don't know. Oh, we can buy upgrades? 10k, 3k, 2k, and 1k. Shield. I see. So that's why doing odd jobs is actually worth it. Alright, let's see what the other odd jobs we can do are. Hi.
The foreman explained the job to me. I would be making bricks. The world needed rebuilding and these bricks would more than help. He said I would be on the end of the production line and would be shaping the final parts of the bricks. All I had to do was hit the brick in time with everyone else.
Okay, a rhythm game? I can probably do that. Oh. This is really fun. B plus. Help to make bricks. Okay. Cool. So we earned like 900 from that. Train station. So how much money do we actually need? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. No, you are horrifying, Mr. Thomas. Okay, so it's $1,000 for one ticket? Why would we need that many tickets? Okay, we got a robot worker. Hi.
The post lady explained the job to me. I would be sorting parcels. Many people were now separated by desolate battlefields and needed these care packages to survive. The parcels were either red or blue. I just had to stamp the right ones with the right color at the right time.
Okay, we'll see about that. This would have been so much extra work to make this for the game. At least it's not super synced up. That would be unfortunate. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Falling apart here at the end. Oh boy. Well, it went okay. Did I get like a C? Yeah, C plus. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, we're at 3,000. So the highest number of things we can get is what, 10,000? Hold on a minute. Did I miss you? Oh no, it's to get... There we go. Interesting. So, do I really need to... So the upgrades are probably somewhat important for the game, but we need 10K for that. 10K. Oh, we could get a different suit? Can we talk to you about that? Like, can we actually get a new suit? I'm trying to determine how much of this I need to, like, fast forward of me getting money to do this. Truth be told, I kind of like... what's the fastest way to do it? honestly, like, the bricks weren't too bad. I might fast forward me getting a bunch more money. Maybe? Probably, yeah. Alright, it took forever, but I managed to get over 11,000 pounds, I think. So, as far as what that actually means that I need to do, it means a couple different things. It means that I can go to the store, the Littlewoods, and I can buy the cheapest thing, which is this. Shield Orb. Laugh in the face of death with this floaty yellow second chance. Pick up and take to checkout. X and down. Oh, I see. Nope, hold on. Oh, I see. We actually have to buy it.
Restocking on shield orbs. Very wise, sir. That will be 1,000. The fitting room was actually a robot upgrade facility. Once completed, the money was digitally taken from my passport account.
So I'm sure that was optional, but I think it'll be useful in the long run. Cool. And then that's 2,000, 3,000, and 10,000 for vacuum. Because we could probably, what I'll probably end up doing is after I turn the recording off, I'll probably buy more of this stuff. I'm going to go buy a ticket, though. Hopefully it doesn't immediately launch me into the next part of the story. But we still have the money for, we only needed 1,000 for a ticket. Why would I buy that many tickets? Can I talk to you? No, of course not. So I won't even have that much to do. So let's just buy one of these. Cool. So we bought a ticket. Do we talk to you? Mainton and... Okay, so we can get on the train whenever we want. Okay, I don't want to leave yet. But we do have a ticket. Cool. So we can just buy more of those whenever we want. Okay, cool. I don't know how long this episode's been recording for. I don't know how I've split it up. But that's probably going to do it for this episode. I'm going to get some more money. I'm probably going to buy all the upgrades I possibly can before leaving this area. Just because I'm probably going to need as many benefits as I can get. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.